Once upon a time in the lush, vibrant village of Sunflower Valley, there lived a young man named Timothy. Timothy was well liked and had many friends, but there was one thing that set him apart from the others. He was a chronic, premature ejector. That's right. Timothy had a habit of withdrawing from his partner just before the moment of climax, leaving a trail of disappointed women in his wake. The village's women had gathered in a secret meeting to discuss this pressing issue. They were tired of being teased and left hanging, craving the satisfaction they deserved. Among them was the Wiese elder, Angela, who had lived a full life and experienced many disappointing encounters with men like Timothy. "We must do something," Angela declared, her eyes filled with determination. "We cannot let this injustice continue." The women nodded in agreement, and so they hatched a plan. They would hold a gathering in the village square, disguised as a celebration of love and intimacy. The invitation would be extended to all the men of the village, but the real purpose of the event would be to teach Timothy and others like him a valuable lesson. The big day arrived, and the village square was bustling with excitement. Colourful streamers and heart-shaped balloons adorned the square, and the sweet scent of freshly baked cookies filled the air. As the men began to arrive, they were greeted with warm smiles and welcoming hugs. Timothy, curious and eager for romance, was among the first to arrive. The celebration kicked off with a heartfelt speech by Angela, who spoke passionately about the importance of love, trust, and mutual satisfaction in relationships. As the speech came to an end, she announced that the evening would be filled with workshops and activities designed to teach the men about the needs and desires of their partners. Timothy, eager to improve himself, eagerly participated in each activity. He learned about the art of foreplay, the importance of communication, and the value of patience. He absorbed the knowledge like a sponge, hoping that he could finally become the lover that his partners deserved. As the night wore on, the atmosphere in the village square became increasingly intimate and sensual. Candles flickered, casting a warm glow over the room, and soft music played in the background. Timothy found himself drawn to a quiet corner where he noticed a mysterious, beautiful woman named Luna. Her eyes sparkled like the stars, and her smile was warm and inviting. Sensing his interest, Luna approached Timothy and struck up a conversation. As they talked, they discovered that they had much in common. The attraction between them was undeniable, and soon they found themselves lost in a passionate embrace. Hand in hand, they retreated to a secluded corner of the square, where they began to explore each other's bodies. Timothy was determined to prove himself, to show Luna that he had learned from his past mistakes. As they kissed and caressed, he could feel the intensity building between them. But just as they were about to reach the point of no return, a sudden and inexplicable urge overtook Timothy. He began to pull away, his body tense and trembling. Luna, sensing his withdrawal, placed a gentle hand on his cheek. "Timothy," she whispered, "I need you to trust me." Her words struck a chord within him, and he hesitated. He looked into her eyes and saw the vulnerability and desire that mirrored his own. With a nod, he decided to trust her, to let go of his fears and give himself fully to the moment, and so they continued, surrendering to the passion that consumed them. Timothy's movements became fluid and rhythmic, and Luna met him with an intensity that matched his own. As they reached the peak of their passion, they exploded in a simultaneous release of pure ecstasy. Timothy's body trembled with pleasure, and Luna's moans filled the air. It was a moment of pure intimacy and connection, a testament to the power of trust and communication. As they caught their breath, Luna leaned her head on Timothy's shoulder. "Thank you," she whispered. "For what?" Timothy asked, puzzled. Luna looked into his eyes, her own shining with gratitude. "For trusting me, for not pulling out too soon. That was the most intense and fulfilling experience of my life." Timothy blushed, feeling a mixture of relief and pride. He had finally broken his habit, and it had resulted in an experience that was not only satisfying for himself, but for his partner as well. Word of Timothy's transformation spread quickly through the village. Women who had previously been hesitant to get close to him now approached him with curiosity and openness. Timothy found himself in a new world, one where he could truly connect with his partners and give them the satisfaction they deserved. As for Luna, she became something of a legend in Sunflower Valley. The women looked up to her as a symbol of strength and resilience, while the men saw her as a reminder of the importance of patience and understanding in relationships. Timothy and Luna's story served as a powerful reminder to the villagers about the importance of communication, trust, and mutual satisfaction in romantic relationships. As a result, the village of Sunflower Valley flourished with love and understanding, and the people lived happily ever after. Except for Timothy, who lived happily and fulfilled ever after.
Please subscribe to my channel Lessons of Life and press the bell notification icon.